So these kids have been screaming for about what time is it? I think it's about 2 hours now, because they've been here for 2 hours. And they've been screaming for about 2 hours. I've kind of been tuning them out, and because they're not saying anything new. But then one of the children pops up and says she's a paedophile. I'm sorry. This is so stupid. And they said it not loud enough, not just loud enough for me to hear, but for the nail bar to hear and the restaurant to hear. So they're hearing this person use false accusations against me, saying I'm a paedophile. But for me, it's not even the fact that they're accusing me of that. It's the fact that it actually proves that they've been watching my lives. Because the thing about it is, right, I could make a live, but if I'm in this room and they're in the other one, unless I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, they can't hear everything that's being said. So, for me, for anybody, child or adult, to use that specific insult, given everything that I've said about targeted individuals, it proves they've been watching my lives. Because why would you use that insult? One second. Because why would you use that? Why would you use that insult if you hadn't been watching my lives? And why would you use that specific insult if you hadn't been watching my lives and showing them to people? I mean, you can hear this yourself. I'm not... You can hear this yourself. I could make this shit up. I could not make this shit up. I am minding my business. I am not troubling nobody, because the thing is, the relocation agent told me you can stay if you don't start no shit. So as good as my word, I didn't start no shit. They're the ones popping off, not me. Everybody can hear it. And it's got nothing to do with me being, an adult or anything like that. It's just that, I feel like if I say I'm going to do something, I feel like I have to do it. So if I said to this relocation agent, regardless of how I feel about them, that I'm going to keep the peace as much as I can, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. I have to stick to what I'm going to do. If I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it. So I've been real. You can hear what's going on. I've been real peaceful, minding my own business. Anyway, apparently they're leaving, and that's probably what's causing all this. But then the children have been going mad like long before then. They were going nuts way before then. Like, over the silliest shit. I mean, like, first off, the little girl started being a bully in the first place because of two things. One, the mum put her up to it. And two, because I was laughing. And for some reason, this child hates people being happier than her. I don't understand this. Who is this miserable? Who is this miserable? I swear to God. And then on top of that, it's just like, okay, so first of all, I'm laughing and that's why you're miserable. And then on top of that, I call you a C word. Now, it's not right to call a child a C word. I will maintain that. It is not right. I don't care how awful that kid is. For me to call any child the C word is despicable, and I maintain that. It's not right. But that was 2 months ago. No child is going to drag this on for 2 months. Bro. All this over some petty nonsense that could have been discussed with a simple, hey, what's going on? They didn't need to descend into this. It didn't need to descend into recriminations and fears of being hexed and somebody wanted to beat somebody else's ass. It didn't have to descend into this. It didn't have to. They have no self-control. They have no self-control. Who does that shit? It's ridiculous. Like, no. And, you know, again, if you weren't used to this situation, if you weren't me and you weren't used to stuff like this happening to you, it would be really, really scary. But, like, again, I'm used to it. This is what happens to TIs all the time. They always get this type of shit. But with me, it's like, because they know how I am and they know that I'll basically just confront the situation head on, what usually happens is when they get a perp upstairs from me or next to me, because they know that I might not stay in the property for long, they try to get in the harassment and the fights as quickly as possible. This is what gang stalkers do. Now, this is nothing to do with the perps themselves. This is to do with the perps above them, the people handling it, right? So what they'll do is they'll try to get the fights in and all the harassment in as quickly as possible, because they're prepared for me to leave and walk out at any point. So they want to get as much nonsense in as possible. And that's what this is. That's why it was within the first month of me moving in here that I got the attack on my hips. That was before this family moved in. It was why on the first month I got that attack on my hips in the first place. Because it was to create a bad impression of me as quickly as possible, so that distrust could be fostered immediately. That's the whole point of this. Yeah, the one of them just said, "Oh, you know, all of this is happening because she's not upset." They're right. She's right. It's because I'm not upset. It's over all this is over the pettiest shit. Children don't do this. This is not something that children do. This is something that sociopaths do. This is something that narcissists do. It's got nothing to do with kids. There are plenty of kids who let shit go, like, because they just don't care like that. Kids don't care like that. There has to be something seriously wrong with you. I mean, fuck's sake, you're already leaving. Like, what's the point? And this is the thing. Everybody's angry at me for shit that they did to themselves. Like, the landlords are angry with me. The neighbors are angry with me. The fucking nail bar don't like me and the restaurant don't like me. But they all dislike me over shit that I didn't cause. Like, I didn't start all this shit. I'm a don't start none, won't be none type of person. You don't start with me, I won't finish anything. I'm that type of person. It's like everybody's angry with me over shit that they created. Is it really necessary? Is this all this necessary? I'm a pedophile now? Like, what the fuck? Oh my Jesus. Oh. It is so stupid. Like, this is the thing. Because of my history of being like particularly traumatized by child abuse, it's something that has always like really, really bothered me like immensely. That's one of the favorite insults that perps like to use, like, because child abuse upsets me. I find it traumatizing. Like, no, I can't even think about that shit. Like, it just fucking just, I just can't physically do it. So they're thinking that because I'm traumatized by, because I'm traumatized by the idea of children being hurt, they think that calling me a paedophile is going to offend me. It doesn't, because I know I'm not. So that's, yes, you know. Admit what publicly? What are you talking about? Yeah, so they think, yeah, so it wasn't long before that came out. It wasn't long before that came out, but, you know, there's a difference between me hating child abuse and being a paedophile, though. I think they're kind of at polar opposites at this point. It's like, what? I'll go with this shit. Oh my Jesus. Oh no, sorry. I needed that fucking laugh, man. I've been under so much stress. Like, I needed that fucking release. Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, oh my Jesus. Fuck. Oh, okay. Woo. No, that was stupid. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come off the video. I'm gonna come off the video now. I'm sorry. Whew. That was ridiculous. I'm so sorry. Oh. Oh, that was brilliant. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, it's not brilliant for somebody to falsely accuse you of that, but that was funny. I'm sorry. Like, you just went mental. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, I gotta get back to my movie, man. I'm like, this is some ridiculous shit. I gotta get back to my movie. So yeah, you got. Yeah, just nah. Come on, man. Come on, do better, man. Like, come on, man. Shit. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.